Hi, my name is Allison. I'm the owner of Copper Ridge Dog Training, and I want to share with you the story of how I got into dog training. So I've always loved dogs. I knew that I wanted dogs when I grew up someday, and so I finally adopted my first dog in 2016, and he is the reason that I got into dog training. So much so that I named my business after him. His name is Copper, and when I got Copper, he had terrible anxiety, and I tried everything that I could possibly think of to help him, as unexperienced as I was. So we did lots of long walks, which were filled with him pulling me all over the place to sniff every good smell and to say hi to every person, every dog. I went to the dog park where he had no idea how to socialize with people or dogs, and his nervous energy would make all of the other dogs on edge, so that was not a good situation. He overall just had really bad anxiety and couldn't be left alone, couldn't be crated without risking hurting himself, so it was really bad for a while. And the first month that I had him in doggy daycare every day because I just couldn't risk him hurting himself or destroying the house while I was gone at work, and that got expensive. I tried a bunch of things and really had no idea what I was doing. I've gotten him a lot better so that he only needed to go to daycare about 2 times per week, and then just finding ways to outlet his energy was the best thing that I could do for him at the time. And I started realizing that I enjoyed the training that I was doing with my dog. Even if I knew that I had a lot to learn, I was really enjoying that, and I've always loved working with dogs. So I decided to look into being a dog trainer. It was a complete 180 from my background in management and childcare, but I thought that maybe it could make me happy. So I called around to a bunch of local dog trainers, and I finally had one that was willing to take a chance on somebody with no experience. He offered me a position. I took it and I ran with it. I quit my full-time job and I became a part-time dog trainer, and I absolutely loved it. I was able to finally teach him and communicate with him in a way that he understood. So we were finally able to address his anxiety fully the way that it needed to be addressed, and we were able to actually get to the point where he was able to walk off leash confidently around distractions. We taught him how to effectively and safely interact with other dogs, and I got so much joy and relief out of this, and I was able to take that experience that I had gone through and take that to my clients. And so eventually, a few months after working part-time, I was offered full-time, and I became a full-time trainer. I did a lot of board and trains, and I did a lot of private lessons, and I absolutely loved it, and I knew that that was what I wanted to do. I had no reason to change career paths anymore, and so I decided to embark on opening my own business in early 2020, and it is a decision that I have not regretted at all. I absolutely love working with dogs, and I love being able to take my experience of working with Copper, who had a lot of anxiety, a lot of behavioral issues, and being able to transform him, and then being able to apply that to my clients and really help teach them that there is hope. I have been there, I have been through this struggle, but there is hope and there is excitement and a whole lot of joy when you make it to the other side, because you get to have a life full of freedom with your dog, and I love doing that. I love doing that with my dog, but most importantly, I love being able to give that to our clients. So that is how I got into dog training, and I can tell you I have not looked back for 1 second.